So, I guess you could surmise from my title that I'm going to be talking about my first 2 months as a new YouTube channel. And excuse my voice today, it's a little gravelly. The weather's been changing a lot around here, and that always messes with my voice. So it'll be up and down and gravelly, so excuse that. Also, one thing I learned about YouTube before I get started on the main things is the amount of vanity I have. That's a sad thing to admit, but I mean, even now, the way I'm filming now without the ring, because if I'd used the ring that's surrounding my camera, the little light ring, it shows up on my glasses. If I don't have it, then the window behind me backlights my hair to the point that it looks like day-old cotton candy. So, yeah, I deal with that every time, trying to figure out what is the best lighting? What is this? And now that's okay. I mean, isn't that what makeup does and all of that? There's a certain amount of vanity in everybody who wants to present themselves in the best light possible. Yes, but YouTube has forced me to take that to another level. Anyone over 40 who has any bags, wrinkles, etc., might understand what I'm talking about. Where you're like, oh, no, not that light. Oh, my, no, that doesn't show. That puts 10 years on me, and I already have 10 extra years on me. Thank you, da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah. So the vanity aspect has been disheartening, but manageable. Okay, on to the regular list. And there goes my voice. I told you it would. So, one of the things I did before I even started this channel was I looked at other YouTubers. Unfortunately, I couldn't find YouTubers in this category, really who had, unless I'm looking in the wrong place. And if I am, please tell me in the comments where I can look. But I couldn't find anyone who had a successful YouTube channel that was graying up top like me and wasn't talking about growing a YouTube channel. That's maddening. So all of these channels, I have one written here. I'm not going to disclose who it was, but there's a woman who basically says, if you're older like me and you want to make a YouTube channel successful, this is how you do it, da-da-da-da. And she plays it off like it's just, she's just being natural. It's just, your growth will come and da-da-da. And so I looked back at her other things. She doesn't have any other content other than how to grow a YouTube channel. So of course she's going to get a lot of viewers and subscribers to try to build a YouTube channel on advice for that. So I don't, it's just another rabbit hole to me that you can go down and you're not going to get much out of it. Now, if you are, and she talked, in one of her videos, she talked about being in a niche, how you can explode out of a night. How would she know? She's not in a niche. So, okay, enough ranting. There is a channel, though, that I did find, if anybody's interested, that he has truly helpful content. It doesn't sound like he's copying everyone else, and it doesn't sound like he's coming from a place where he doesn't know what he's talking about. He actually has 2 other channels, and that they aren't even based upon growing a YouTube channel. Imagine that. So it's Dan the Creator. So shout out to Dan the Creator. I've gotten amazing advice from him. I go back to that often. So good content, very good. So one thing I also have learned from YouTube, besides my vanity, besides that most YouTube channels about growth are bogus, is that there's a lot of stress involved if you're chasing numbers and your feelings get hurt easily. Yeah, so I was chasing numbers until very recently. And I don't mean chasing numbers like, oh, I've got to be monetized. No, my chasing numbers was more like, kind of more into the hurt feelings category that I just mentioned. I was more along the lines of, do they like me? Huh? Do they like me? Oh my gosh, I felt like I was in high school all over again. Yeah, not a good place to be. never want to revisit high school on any level. So I was chasing numbers in that sense. I get up and look at my YouTube channel multiple times a day. How many views did I get? Did I get another subscriber? And I wanted this YouTube channel from the get-go for multiple reasons. One is I need a sense of community. One for writing, because I'm not privy to having other writers around me, and the online thing of people typing back and forth with their I don't know. I have to have some sort of connection. I have to be able to speak. My fingers just can't do it for me unless I'm writing a book. And because I write, I don't want to also do a lot of, online chat, so to speak. There's one quote. Can't free the other hand right now. There we go. So I wanted a sense of community with writers. I want just a sense of community of other human beings out there, that I'm not alone in this world. And I'm not saying that facetiously. I'm saying that because I am a caregiver to basically adult son. He's about to turn 21, but he has severe autism with psychosis. And because of that, I don't get out of the house much. I have a caretaker who comes in a couple times a week. I lost my other caretaker because she couldn't handle him. It was too much for her. And I've lost other people along the way who also were here to help me, and they couldn't handle it. So that's a source of stress that I wanted to be able to kind of put aside a few times a day for a little moment, to be able to get in front of the camera for YouTube and talk. Just talk, whatever I want to talk about, whether it be to encourage someone else who's going through a rough time, or just to kind of unload, feel like I'm doing more than just talking to myself. If I start going down that road, I may never come back, and I'll be one of those ladies that you see in the grocery store just yakking away at herself, and there's no earbud in there for the phone. So that's another reason that I wanted to, and if I keep looking down, I'm looking at my paper, because if I don't have a little outline of sorts, I'll get I'll just go down every rabbit trail that I come across. So I love the sense of community. I also thought, well, how am I going to market my books? Whether it be my journal, that's, part of my idea that maybe that will be something that will help me launch my novels when I publish those. Another reason was, hey, I need some sort of marketing to even promote my novels when they come out. And don't I need to have a lot of viewers to do that? Well, I guess you do. From what I understand, a lot of the YouTubers that I have watched over the last 2 or 3 years that have had writing advice and so forth, and they come out with a book, usually fiction, not always fiction, the book explodes. It's like, whoa, because they have so many people who are supportive and fans of theirs that are subscribers and viewers, and they go out and buy the book. Well, I thought, maybe that'll work for me. Of course, that's almost like having lightning strike. Maybe not your head, but the side of the house when you're, waiting for it. Because who is able to get, build their YouTube channel that fast that they can start marketing their book right away? And I need to market right away. So that's not really plausible, but it was it's in the back of my head. Sometimes it comes to the forefront, but I know better. Also, the editing is maddening because I'm a total novice. I tried thumbnails with Canva. Nah, didn't work out. I tried, and come on. And also, no haters saying, Canva's so easy. What's wrong with you? Please don't do that. I've gotten some hateful comments, and that's that's for in a minute. Another problem with YouTube. But yeah, so I tried Canva. I tried Clipchamp for my editing because I tried to find something free because I didn't want to invest any money yet, because the whole point is trying to save money so that I can put that into my books, my novels. And I tried that. It's very simple. However, it crashes all the time. I'll get all the way to the end, all these edits, all of these text overlays, get rid of them to the point where I'm about to upload it, download it, whatever. I'm still confused about that. And boom, it crashes. And I have to start all over again. And I've tried all kinds of different things. And I don't want to try, what was it? Cut cap. So anyway, one of those is straight out of China. And I didn't want that. I've heard too many negative things about that, about disclosing your information, and they have all of your financial information, blah, blah, blah. So, and I don't want that. And the content that you create to some degree. If you know more about it than I do, and I'm being foolish, please enlighten me. I invite debate as long as it's polite. So that brings me to the next thing, and that is haters. Haters on YouTube. Now, I was cruising along pretty nicely until I started making, and 2 months, of course, this is a short span here so far, until I started making shorts about my journals that I'm trying to promote. And then I started getting a few haters. Now, granted, they weren't the worst things in the world. They weren't, no foul language, no, I don't even know if that's allowed anyway, but nothing that was too bad. But I guess I'm a little more delicate with my feelings than I thought I was. I would have thought that at this age, going towards 60, that I would have thicker skin than this. But I don't. And so maybe this is a good thing. It helps me work on that, right? My husband helped me kind of come down a little bit and calm down and not get so bent out of shape about it. So just respond, the way I'd want somebody to respond to me, and just always try to use grace with people. Sometimes that takes several breaths, walking away from something before you come back. So for some reason, people have learned over the last decade particularly that they can say whatever they want, whenever they want, to whomever they want. And there's no tact, and there's no heart, and they don't put themselves in the other person's shoes. That's gone. And I think most of it's because they're hiding behind their camera. Not their camera, their phone, or their keypad on their computer. And they know that the person doesn't have, on the other end that they're insulting, doesn't have access to them. So they can say whatever they want. But, yeah, put that person in front of me. Let me see then see what happens. Yeah. No, I'm pretty much a softie unless somebody is trying to bother somebody in my family. Then that's a whole other story. So those are my main things that I have learned over the last 2 months on YouTube. Is this neat and pretty? No. I don't have a bullet list per se that shines up on the screen as I put my fingers out there. No. Maybe that will come one day, but for now, I appreciate just kind of being able to talk. Just get it out there without too much editing. Because again, like I said, that's one of the stresses. So I'm sure there's more on the list that didn't occur to me at the time when I wanted to put it down on paper. And it'll come to me, of course, after I turn this off. I'm sure of it. But, as far as other people, any of you out there who want to create a YouTube channel, by all means. It's fun. I mean, I do enjoy that. I forgot to mention that. See, I knew it. Just as I'm about to sign off. I do enjoy it. I am a ham at heart, if you haven't noticed, if you've watched some of my videos. I enjoy anything theatrical. Basically, I enjoy self-expression and colorful clothes and just anything that'll kind of bring a smile to my face. And sometimes that means getting out of myself and playing a role, being somebody else. And I like the freedom that I have to do that on YouTube. I also like the freedom on YouTube that I can be myself, that I can be my corny, quirky self, and that's okay. That's okay. That that there's still going to be somebody who's going to watch me, even if it's just 12 of you on any given day. So that's okay. So if you want to build a YouTube channel, I'll get it out in a minute, then, and that's for an outlet, great. If you want it to be something that's monetized, great. But I think that's a harder, rarer thing to succeed at. As for me, I don't need it to be monetized per se. I'm not in dire straits. I'm not in a place like I was in my 20s, and that's a whole other story. But I don't really need it. I do it because of the things I've already mentioned. And for now, it works. I finally I think I have my groove down a little bit of when to do it, when not to do it. Don't stress too much about it. I'm writing again, so I'm excited about that. Got in the groove of that again. And to not stress out, not to put myself into a structured straitjacket about it, and just enjoy it. So I'm doing it. I'm enjoying today. I'm enjoying this video. Hope you are too. If you are, please like and subscribe to my channel. You're very welcome to be here. Come visit. Just give a little knock. I'll open it right up and let you in. I don't know how messy it's going to be around here, but maybe you can help me clean it up, eh? All right. Take care. Bye-bye.